Marion and I talked about, is there anything that we could do to give back to this community? Because in essence, the character of the student body really had not changed all that much in, at that point, probably the trailing 30 years since I had graduated.
So with the Jacobson Bridges Scholarship, I was able to do a summer school in Poland. I originally found out about the opportunity from Dr. Imke Meyer and Dr. Heidi Schlapaka. They sent an email out to the students in our department and just said, this looks like a wonderful opportunity if anyone is interested in applying. And it was an interdisciplinary seminar, summer school with Polish and German studies.
What I experienced in Hamburg, it's unbelievable. It really, really helped. So this definitely gave me the materials I needed. It gave me a better way to approach certain things. So now I have more resources, and it's just made me very much aware of my sense of self in my studies here.
I went to New York for 2 weeks to the Center for Jewish History, and they have great archives, and I was able to work with the staff there to find out more about the poets that I'm writing about. And it was just a great time, just being in a city that has so many opportunities. Like, I went to the Jewish Museum there, and I found a great image of, that basically summarizes what I'm trying to do in my dissertation, and I usually use it as an entry point now when I talk about my dissertation. So just being able to work at the Center for Jewish History and being in New York and taking advantage of the opportunities there was just great.
I would say the strengths of the department and the faculty would be sort of the ability to focus on each of our separate interests, because a lot of us come from different backgrounds and a lot of separate interests. There are people who are more interested in 18th century romantic literature, and some of us are more interested in film and sort of more of a modern take on what's going on in Germany and in terms of the literature that's being produced and also the culture. It's also because of the fact that we are kind of a small department and it's a little more intimate. So it does allow for a lot of collaboration and sort of helping each other focus on different projects that they might be interested in.
Hardworking, often immigrants, first generation, maybe second generation, now living on campus, but being enormously industrious, taking the studies very seriously, trying to succeed. And we thought if there's some way that with the sprinkling of some funds, we could encourage students and encourage their path and lighten their load a little bit, so they wouldn't have to have 2 jobs after school, or they could take a weekend off and do something else. We thought that'd be a very good thing to do.
It's really, really meaningful for me to be chosen for the Bridges Fund, because first of all, it's always nice to hear that somebody cares about the things that you're doing, and feeling, that level of support for the work that we do. And then also, of course, meeting them was super nice to see that they are actually interested in our project. Just getting that positive feedback is really nice.
There was an experience in Berlin that I didn't exactly anticipate, but something that I was really grateful for, because I had the opportunity to visit the film museum that's in Berlin, and that's when I kind of realized what I really wanted to do with my master's degree, is that I want to somehow be able to help to preserve a lot of German film, because I kept reading about all these different film reels that were lost and versions of films that were that sort of have just rotted away because of the nature of film. And I thought maybe if I could help with any effort to preserve or distribute any of those types of films, I would find that very fulfilling.
One of the things that I had been missing up to this point is kind of linking my own Asian identity as a Filipino-American with my interest in German studies. They just didn't seem to match before this, but with the Jacobson's Bridge Fund Scholarship, having the freedom to individualize and basically plan your own research project was something that was really important to me. And I don't think that I would have been able to pursue this kind of study without this opportunity.
I would like to say thank you for the generous gift. I really appreciate it. We really needed to be able to focus on our research and nothing else. So I just want to thank Fruman and Marion Jacobson for their generous donation.
The benefit that a little bit of funding can do is enormous. And for us, Marion and me, it is extremely rewarding to see those benefits.